Good morning, friends. Welcome back to that 1870s homestead. I have a big work day today. I actually took a personal day off work because I'm feeling behind on some homesteading tasks that I have to get done. So if my energy can maintain it, it's going to be a long day today. But I'm up here at the front of the house and I want to show you something that's going on that I've never experienced before, what I think it is, and what I think I'm going to do about it. So this plant right here is a beautiful, I've got two of them on both sides of my stairs going up to the porch. We call it a honeysuckle bush. I'm sure it has a proper name, but it gets these tiny little whitish pink blossoms in the spring, and it smells just like honeysuckle. So I didn't first notice these dead, dying leaves on this bush. I'll show you what I noticed first, and then I'll come back and tell you how I identified it here. So I transplanted these are honeyberry bushes up here this spring. Oh, you guys, me and my crooked viewing. So 2 honeyberry bushes, and it just happened almost immediately. I guess I say that. I don't come up here a ton, but I'm typically up and down this porch. I was pulling in the driveway the other day and I noticed, oh my gosh. And my son's been working on his car a lot, and I was like, baby, did you pour something over here? And he's like, if I poured anything, Mom, it would have been old coffee, nothing like motor oil or anything like that. So that died, and then right behind me is, I think it's pronounced astable, and I noticed this was dying. And at that time, I looked up at this bush, and the whole side of the tree, probably right up here, was missing all of its leaves. And I was like, gosh, is that dying too? And then last night we came home from our anniversary and we saw the new leaves that were dying. And then I noticed, as I'm looking more, that right here is another honeyberry, and it's spreading to this one. So after doing some initial research, I'm wondering if it's a fungus called fireblight. And it's considered like a systematic fungus, so it's not necessarily always visible. Sometimes branches and stems will ooze like an orangey substance or get like cankers on them, but that doesn't always occur. This burning dead leaf look is what is the most noticeable sign. So when I researched treatment, they basically said there's no cure. You need to cut out the affected branches, which my poor tree, I think I'm gonna have to take one whole main branch off. And with the honeyberries, I'm gonna do a good pruning on them and try to get everything out. I'll probably just have to pull the astable completely. But I guess I'm coming to you guys to ask you, do you think that's what it is? Or could it be something else that I would need to treat differently? So I've never dealt with this before, and I'd hate to lose, especially this honeysuckle bush, because I'm sure that's 10 to 20 years old. It's just beautiful. And it's not affecting, now I've got the other honey bush on the other side of the porch railing. It's not affecting that at all. But I have indigo and hydrangeas and everything down this way, and I just don't want it to kill that. So I need to get whatever it is under control. So in advance, thanks to anyone that can tell me what you think this is, if I'm doing the right thing, or if there's something else I need to do deeper down in the soil to mitigate it. I just don't know. So if you're watching this, it has been a super, super dry, hot summer. And I know my son initially said, Mom, they're just dying because it's so hot and they haven't been watered. And I just don't think that's true, because other things aren't. And my other honeysuckle bush isn't. So it's definitely something's killing it. So that being said, I'm going to drop this video in here to see if I can get some help, but watch for the next video because we are headed out to the garden for a big, huge work day. So talk to you guys on the next video. Thanks in advance.